This is the NASDAQ weekly chart. The NASDAQ weekly chart. So basically, here's the high that was formed on 27 October 2025. Then the low, 17 November here. So basically, we've been pound ranging here, doing two things. If you take a fib and put it there in this range, what we see is that when we're coming below 50%, we're going back into discount. Above 50% premium, discount. Below 50%, premium again. We come back into discount once more here. We go to premium again. Then we return back into discount. Now we're here. So now we are here. So we're just basically bound ranging here. Yes, we have this suspension block here, but we just bound ranging here for the NASDAQ. When you go on the daily chart, what you see is that from here, we came back into, yes, from, okay, I want to do this. From here, went back below 50% discount, went into premium again here, around the 75% of the Fibonacci, went down back into discount below 50%. Then we went back into premium. We returned back into discount, back to premium, discount again once more. Also here you have a daily volume imbalance here. So you just in this range for the NASDAQ. We'll see better price action when we leave this range. When we go above the range or below the range, but if we break out of this space, we'll have a nice free-flowing market, right? We can still trade in these ranges, right? But we won't see the best price action that the NASDAQ can offer, right? Not that you won't make your money, you will still make money, but you won't see the best price action that you could ever ask for, right? In this range here. But in any case, what do we do in this case? Let's do this. I want to take this there so that we can put this daily there, this low. Then go up there and see what we can do. Let's zoom. Take the fib. Fib is there. Nice. So now we should have a true reflection. Okay. That is the range. We're still just here in equilibrium. Going up there, we're going back to premium in there. So we'll just keep an open mind here. But then we are more likely to, yes, go back deeper here. Go up, deep into premium. Then if it has the power, can break these highs, right? But we still bound the range here in the NASDAQ. So what could give us confidence that maybe it has more high probability to go higher like that? The USDT has made a new high this week. But if we go to the bonds, let's go to the bond market there. Okay, so this is the Y20. Let's go in the weekly with the Y20. So also here in the Y20, we see that this fib is making this high here. It's making this high here. So making this high here and this low here. So here Okay, my bad. We can see that also here we've been bound the range in here. It's a range here. We're going to discount below 50%. Hit discount array, go up. It's like we're playing in this range. Premium, discount, premium, discount. So also here we wanna see a clear indication of what it wants to do, right? That's the Y20. The Y20. So the Y5 here is showing us this is a weekly chart. So it's showing that it wants to use this fair value gap now. Here it was used as a fair value gap. Here it wants to use it as an reclaimed bearish fair value gap, right, to go down, right? Again, once more. So it's just seems like this is giving us more confidence that it's more likely to keep going lower. So if this keeps doing this, or it attempts to go down like this, we see the NASDAQ going up and breaking its own highs. Yeah, if these lows are broken, right? So the current trading range here, this low and this high here. So we'd like to see take these lows here, uh, pull into this fair value gap here, and just go to sell side. So if this wants to do this, then Nasdaq will go up. Also here, this is the range that we're in. If we put the fib here and go down with it, this is the Y20. You can see we're above 50% into about the sweet spot, 75, 62 to 75%. But clearly this is 75 to something higher. But look at the candlesticks sitting right at 75, at the 75 level, right? So it's telling us that it's respecting the level and it's a premium level. So if it wants to, it has shown more respect here, so it's more likely to keep what? Going lower, right? So if there's this is what we see, then we can see that in the NASDAQ will keep going higher. Let's go to again this range here. This range here. It's another range here. Again here we're in premium. Other block here. So it's hitting that there, this other block there. So it's more likely to do what in this case? Also more likely to keep going lower, right? So if it wants to do this, then we'll see that take its highs. That's what we're gonna see. And then this is the Y30. Gonna mark that and put that there. And what we'll see is that also this is respecting the 75% level. And we have also, if you zoom in there, cutting through candlesticks, we have this one. Can put it there. This is a suspension block here. So it seems like it's being respected here by closing below 50% this week here, below the CC. So we would like to see it go lower. Probably initially go lower, take this low here, and go take this low into fair value gap, volume imbalance there, suspension block there, of low there. and another one NAS100 low here. So sell side here, sell side there. So we'll continue because of these. The bonds are showing that they're more likely to go down. We'll think that on the NASDAQ we're more likely to go higher. We're more likely to go higher, to keep going higher, and eventually we'd like to see take its highs. So you wanna always see the opposite of if the NASDAQ going up, you wanna see the bonds going down. Vice versa, just like that. That's what you want to see. I'll come and give you gold. That was the NASDAQ. Let me show a bit of the USDT. Because on the USDT, we made a new high on the USDT, new high. Let's see the S&P. Just closed around here. No new high, but last week we did close on a new high. So the only thing not making new highs is the NASDAQ. It's lagging. It's been lagging since the 27th of October. It's been lagging. It says 27th of October. Just been lagging. It's been lagging. These have been making. It did not see all of these new highs here. That's the NASDAQ lagging. Let's go on the NASDAQ. The range bound NASDAQ. Buy side here, sell side, equilibrium, suspension block. Right. That's what we have here. And I'm gonna mark this week and grade it with your Fibonacci. Put it from there to there. Then we're gonna grade this one too with your Fibonacci. Mark it there to there. And those will be used in next week's price action. But then because of the bonds are showing us that they might have high probability of going down, then you can see you might have this on the NASDAQ, right? Let's see this on the NASDAQ.